We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Come on in to my commentary video. Hope you guys find yourself in great spirits. So let's get into this commentary video. Like I said, everybody's thoughts and opinion are truly welcome on the comments down below. Even if we agree to disagree, we're entitled to our own thoughts and our opinion. We're not here to agree with one another. So let's get to it. So as we all see the fiasco that's going on with Nique, King, Lyanna G, and Miss Cindy Chronicles, as you say. So how I feel about the whole situation, I could see Nique and King, having a disagreement, going back and forth with each other about their son, because at the end of the day, they are the parent to little Kaiser. And, the mother and father is not always going to see eye to eye. But as I know, I can't take it away. I feel like they both are good parents to Kaiser, because we can see Kaiser's very well advanced for his age. Very smart young child. But what I dislike from the whole situation is, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Lyanna G and Miss Cindy are just two messy ass people. Started off with Lyanna G. I don't have a problem with the girl, nor do I know the girl. But she cries and say that she do not want to get bullied online. She's getting taunted online because everything that goes around with King and Nique, goes right back to her, etc., etc. But then in the same breath of air, she makes video about the situation. You understand? She's standing by her man, defending her man. By all means, defend your man. But when it comes to talking on the disagreement that both parents are having, King and Nique, that they are having a disagreement, it does not mean she has to butt in. She's just the mother, the baby mom of King. She has two kids by King. All right. That's your baby dad. But you got to know, don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Allow him and her to have the disagreement. Allow him and her to go ahead and if they want to go ahead and make themselves a fool online. That's dumb. And just because the whole internet is, I don't know about the whole internet, but other people having disagreement because they feel like, King could do better or this and that. And Nique as well has people bashing her as well too. But at the end of the day, it's not your place to come on here and fix your mouth and speak on the situation or anything that goes on behind closed doors. When the camera's not rolling, you go on and speak on the situation online and bring light to it. You're only making matters worse. You should be, at the end of the day, on no one's side but the child's side. You should direct him and let him know. You understand? Behind closed door. Even though you say you do it, okay. Make your video. Make your content. Don't speak on it because you say everybody's making a bag of it. Let me make a bag of it. But at the end of the day, if you're saying the kid got to grow up and see all this, then you're being a hypocrite, because the kid going to grow up and see that you as well is butting in. And you should just stand on the side and allow the shit to dodge down. Continue to be the stepmom that you say you are to Kaiser. Continue to be the stepmom. But you as well is making the whole situation worse. You got to know your place. That, at the end of the day, King and Nique laid down, had sexual intercourse, and made that child. You didn't make that child with King. Nique made Kaiser with King. So at the end of the day, the disagreement, how they gonna parent Kaiser, where they gonna put Kaiser at, etc., etc. Let's go on. And if she dislike what King do and King dislike what Nique do, at the end of the day, that's their responsibility when it comes to parenting a child they had together. It has nothing to do with you. You got to stick your nose in your child's life. You got to stick your nose in your relationship with King when it comes to raising your kids. Okay, granted, you love Kaiser like he was your own. Okay, so if you know all this bullshit that both parent and grandma are doing online is going to affect the child, then you do the opposite. You do the opposite. Don't make yourself come on here just because everybody making a bag and you need bags or money, clicks and views. You don't go do the same thing. You're supposed to be there for what? The child. You tell him to ignore the situation online. Don't bring it online. Handle it behind closed doors. Now it's too late. Because why? You on here going hard for your man where you should be telling him, my dude, relax. Eventually everything gonna dodge down. My dude, don't embarrass your kid's mother online. That's nasty. That's distasteful. Think about your child. That's how you handle shit offline. You don't go online entertain the foolery because you feel like everybody's making King feel like a bad dad and you know how he is behind closed doors. All right, you know how he is behind closed doors. That's all you need to know. As long as you know the truth, that should be bring comfort into you. No, let's go say you're messy as hell as well. The rest of them, you're messy as well, Liana. If you don't like the smoke, get the fuck out the kitchen and continue to be the stepmom and the mom that you are to those babies. Actually, you like the drama. Actually, you like the foolery. Actually, you want a piece of the pie. That means the money. And at the end, no one is thinking about the kids. The grown adults are thinking about, I'm right. I'm right in this situation. I'm correct in this situation. He's not like this, or she's not like this, or he did this, and she did that. So at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. Y'all only thinking about yourself. And I feel like, Liana, you always crying online saying people taunting you or whatever. If you don't like no one, listen, when we get on the internet, I get taunted for how I speak, how I say my words, or et cetera, et cetera. Do I give a flying fuck what anybody got to say? No. I don't give a rat ass. Because you got to be built. You got to be strong for this kind of shit. When you know you're going in the field, when everybody gonna have the different thoughts and opinion, you gotta be prepared for it. People gonna bully people because how a person look, how a person sounds. So the fuck what? Stand 10 toes on how you are. Stop crying about it. If you gotta cry about it, get the fuck offline. That's about it. That's about all. But at the end of the day, I feel like you should know your place as a stepmom. You should know your place as when you dealing with a man that has a baby mama with kids, that he had kids by. Know your place. Stand the fuck back. Mind your business. If they put your name, all right, defend yourself on the name situation or that you don't have nothing to do with it. You do your best, but don't go blurt it out. But Kaiser do this for, explain whatever the hell they call him. Explain or King do this for Kaiser and no one sees it and this and that and this. That's his responsibility, baby girl, because at the end of the day, you on here, everybody's attacking you, everybody's putting you there, but at the end of the day, he's not rocking hard for you the way you rocking hard for him. He's not on here telling people, to back off you, whatever. At the end of the day, he's allowing you to take all the fire, all the smoke on his behalf. He has not yet to defend you. He could do a little better as a man and defend you, but why he's not defending you? I don't know. I feel like you should know your place. I feel like you're messy as well, too. I feel like you have, trauma from your childhood that you feel like you have to, speak up because, as you said in your video, my daddy never did this and King do this. All right. Go heal your trauma. Go heal your childhood. Go heal yourself. Take a mental break, a whole mental break. and come back better. Do your own content. Don't worry about it, mama. You're going to get your money by any means necessary. Do your own content, because whoever going to fuck with you, fuck with you. Whoever's not, they're going to subside, and that's fine. We don't got to have the whole world fucking with us. It's fine, but you got to do better, because you're messy as well as Cindy. Cindy, the grandma. She's messy as hell too. I understand that's your grandbaby. And like any grandma, they're going to rock hard for their grandchild. They're going to rock hard for their daughter or son, whatever. But at the end of the day, when your child laid down and made that baby with their man, now that became her full responsibility. You got to allow them to bump their head. You got to allow them to fall and get back up and learn on their own, because life is the learning lesson. Life, if we don't get knocked down, get fucked up through life, we never going to learn what is our purpose on here in life. You got to stand the fuck back and stop speaking so much, because you talk too much. You're messy as hell as well as Liana. You can't come in and say she's this, she's that, when you as well as the same shit. You're actually looking at yourself in the mirror of Liana, and you're seeing your own goddamn self. Because you messy, very messy old lady. There's shit that you said on here that should have been on the internet, and you said it. And you spoke on it. Your daughter never spoke on it, but you spoke on it. As you said, we all got a breaking point. Nique had a breaking point. She spoke up. But Nique act more mature than what Miss Cindy do, because Miss Cindy act like she had this baby with King, and she has to feel a certain situation, and she has to speak up, and she has to pinpoint everything that her daughter's not pinpointing, but she has to pinpoint to make everything valid a situation. I feel like you're the grandma, but yes, know your place as a grandma. Know your place as a grandma. Shut the hell up already. You running your mouth. You say you want peace. You know, you are in the spiritual journey, like everybody say when they being messy as hell and they want shit to die down. I'm in the spiritual journey. I'm in this. I'm seeking the Lord. But goddamn, not even the Lord can save you, because you're messy as hell and you're running your mouth. You ain't better than Liana. Liana ain't better than you. Y'all both actually equally alike. That's probably why y'all both is bumping heads so much. Because y'all both actually like. I think y'all both should shut up. I think y'all both should mind your business. I think y'all both should stick your nose up y'all rear end and allow Nique and King handle the situation when it comes to Kaiser. If no one's harming your grandbaby and no one's belittling your grandbaby, if no one's you being the best grandma you could be, that should be enough validation for you, Miss Cindy. That should be enough validation for you. That you are awesome grandma. That you've been there for Kaiser since he was a baby. You stood by him. You helped Nique raise them. That should be enough validation for you. But you should actually ask yourself this. If I go on the internet and be messy and step down to their level, I'm putting harm on my grandchild as well too. Because if my grandchild love his father the way he loves his mother, and if he see his father or mother hurt, that's going to hurt him. So I'm hurting my grandbaby as well too. Okay, granted, you know a lot of stuff. Okay, granted, you feel like the situation should be handled better than that. Oh, granted, you feel like Liana is messy. Because you're messy, and two messy people know when a person being messy. So you have to speak on it. You understand? But then again, you're a grandma. Be there for your grandchild. Be there for your daughter. Allow your daughter to handle that situation. As long as nobody harming your daughter or, putting threats to your daughter, by all means, lay back. Relax. Go your spiritual journey. Go cleanse yourself. Go heal yourself. But you be on the internet being messy as well and making more shit worse than what it is. You're entertaining everybody. If you say Lyanna G is slow, baby girl, you're comprehending as well too, of understanding that you as well as messy. You're the capital slow right along with Lyanna G. And I'm saying both, and I'm not saying one, because like I said, what I have to say about the other one, I can say about the other one, because I stand 10 toes on how I feel about this situation. how I feel about the situation. I don't have to sugarcoat nothing. I don't have to be on nobody's side. At the end of the day, it's my commentary, my channel. I'm going to stick on my own pace and how I feel. But like I said, everybody have their own different thoughts and opinion. By all means, y'all can feel the way y'all feel. I don't take it from y'all, but no one's not going to change how I feel. And I feel like both grandma and both Lyanna G, whatever the hell her name is, it's messy as hell. Lyanna's always crying a fucking river. The grandma's always stirring up more pot. They both are the same as like, your daughter got this. Your daughter's smart. Your daughter's intelligent. She know what she doing. She know how to defend herself. She knows how to go forward for herself. Be there for your daughter. Give her words of wisdom. Give her advice. Hug her. Encourage her. Let her know she got this. She's strong. God ain't put you in this life for no reason. He put you in this life for a purpose. And maybe this is the purpose of her journey, or to go through what she got to go through, because it's going to make her more stronger and wiser how to handle a situation when more heat comes to her. Those what you're supposed to do as a mother. Stand by your child. Not being messy and go on the internet. You don't see King mother going on the internet, even though, as you say, that Liana don't allow Ocean and the other child see it. If that is true, she ain't on Liana. Trust me, Liana look like a messy girl. She look like she's the one that throws the rock and hides her hand. That she tries to cover her son with her hand. We all can see it through there. And if she don't want to allow that grandma to see her child, shame on her and shame on King. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. It should not be no purpose or a reason why a grandma should not, a grandmother, if you know they're a good grandmother, that they're devoted to their grandchild, should not be able to see their grandbaby. That's shame on her. That's distasteful of her. That's distasteful of her. But I'm going to stand on what I say. Miss Cindy Chronicles, you're messy as hell. You're messy, 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 messy. And I feel like you could do better, baby girl. You could do better. You got it in you, do better. Go get your shockers, your shocker. Go sit and hum in one corner. Go do your yoga. Go breathe in, breathe out. Go climb a mountain, a river, whatever the fuck ever. Gather yourself together. And know you're older than everyone. You should be able just to install more wisdom into everything that's going in. You don't have to go head to head with Lyanna G. That's a naive child. You can tell she's naive. You can tell she's naive. Like I said, what's done in the dark will come out to the light. So eventually her skeletons will come out to the light. If she's this horrible person, like, you're trying to make it seem. But like I said, what's hidden in the dark can't be hid forever. Eventually the sun will shine on it and everything will be revealed. But I feel like you, Miss Cindy, is very messy. And I feel like you could do better for yourself. And it's sad that you don't got nobody around you to tell you the truth. Lyanna G as well too. Get your shit together, because you're a mother already. Stop defending this man. And stop butting your nose in a co-parenting situation. It has nothing to do with you. Because you didn't lay with Nique and Nique didn't lay with you. Y'all ain't had that baby together. That's King and Nique situation. At the end of the day, you got to mind your business, baby girl. Mind it. Mind the business that pays you. Continue to be a mother to your child. Continue to be the mother to your child, because it's going to come a day, and mark my words, y'all going to go back to here. King is going to do the same thing to you. Because I feel like he is not rocking hard for you the way you rocking hard for him. You will drown in that ocean for him. Matter of fact, you be Jack and Rose. Rose is holding on to Jack so Jack can't die. He gonna let your ass drown in that Titanic ocean. Yes, the fuck he will. So you better gather your fucking life jacket and save your motherfucking self. Save yourself. You a mother. Act like a mother. The same shit Nique was feeling when he was withholding his child because of his situation that he had. That was distasteful as well too, because she's a mother. And for you to block her for your own insecurities while you know she is having issues trying to reach your son, that goes to show you have no loyalty to nobody, not even to Kaiser. Not even to Kaiser, because you know that's his mother. And you know as a mother how it feels if someone will hold your child from you. So that's distasteful from you. That's nasty of you. And I'm Hispanic. And I don't know if you Hispanic. I don't know what the hell she is. I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. I can't rock with you. Because that's nasty as hell. Like I said, do your channel differently. Do what you got to do differently. Miss Cindy, do what you got to do differently as well, too. Be the voice of reason for women that you know that's going through the same shit that you do to go through. Be that voice of reason. Show positivity. Don't entertain it, because remember Nique was in a cooking video and she go, "Ooh, that's the messy one," and she laughed and she pointed out her mother, and that was you. And I said to myself, I've been you the lady messy, because look how she handled herself. And Miss Sydney's very beautiful, very beautiful. I could think she's a very intelligent older woman. I feel like she could do better for herself. Do better for herself. By all means, if someone's attacking your daughter, if it's a group, stick up for your child. But if it's the kid father, and if it's just Nique going back and forth, let them go back and forth. But, you know, you should be the co-mediator, and it just, no matter how many times you had to mediate the situation, continue to mediate the situation, continue to start, you know, word of wisdom to them. But you don't got to go head to head with that young girl, Lyanna G, because at the end of the day, she making herself look like a fool. She rocking hard for somebody that's not even rocking hard for her. That's my opinion through this whole situation. Like I said, this all a goddamn overspilled hot mess. And I feel like these women should do better. They should do better. They should do better. They should do better. And I feel like King should start taking money from his son. I feel like if, you know, Lyanna G, if King's taking money from his son and you covering that shit up, when you get your daughter first tooth fall out and you try to put money under the pillow, he's going to go take that damn $1.50 away. So how much you going to put in there and take it for himself? He going to be the tooth fairy. But he ain't going to be the tooth fairy that gives. He's going to be the tooth fairy that takes. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's how I feel. It's my thoughts and my opinion. At the end of the day, I wish everyone nothing but peace, blessings. Like, have a good day. And like I said, all your thoughts and your opinion are welcome in the comments down below. We could agree to disagree. But like I say, it's all good in the neighborhood. But let's see. I'm out.